If you're looking to make money trading crypto, good news, you're in the right place. This is my ultimate guide. These are all the things I've learned from the last 4 to 5 years on how to make money trading crypto. They're going to be chapters down below, so you can easily navigate, rewatch, skip ahead, skip back, whatever you like to do, guys. We're going to be covering everything there is to know. For example, from the basics of what is cryptocurrency, how it works, how to invest in cryptocurrency, technical analysis, fundamental analysis. We're even going to be looking at risk management so you can minimize losses and maximize profits. That's what trading is all about. We'll conclude everything at the end. In the meantime, guys, please do leave a like down below. That really does help these videos get seen. And of course, if you like crypto educational content and you like technical analysis kind of content, make sure you're subscribed. Have the bell turned on, and let's get into the video. So first up, let's talk about what actually cryptocurrency is, and I guess what it isn't. Most importantly, at its core, cryptocurrency is typically decentralized digital money designed to be used over the internet. The most popular cryptocurrencies today are indeed Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, ADA, Solana, and there are many. In fact, there are over 10,000 cryptocurrencies out there. In more recent years, we've actually had what are known as stablecoins. So these are your USDT, USDC, and these cryptocurrencies don't fluctuate like your Bitcoin, Ethereum. They are more pegged to the US dollar value, and they're used mainly for crypto trading and investing. So we'll be getting onto that later in the video. Crypto makes it possible to transfer money easily over the internet with no third party like a bank or a payment processor like a PayPal, for example. It works all over the blockchain. You can think of a cryptocurrency blockchain a little bit like a bank's balance sheet or a ledger. Each currency has its own blockchain, which is an ongoing, constantly re-verified record of every single transaction ever made using that currency. Now, there's different ways of buying crypto, investing in crypto, trading in crypto. You've probably heard many different terms. So the first way is buying and holding. You've probably heard of the term HODL. HODL basically stands on hold on for dear life. And it's a term used by long-term investors, and it's something I definitely recommend. So buying and holding is simply buying that cryptocurrency, holding on to it like it was a savings account, and literally when the price drops, you keep holding it, you hold it until the price eventually goes up, and then at some point in the near, medium, or long-term future, you may decide to transfer that cryptocurrencies into another asset, whether it's cash, whether it's equities, whether it's property. But the point is you're buying and holding for the long term. So the next method is, of course, trading crypto. Now, when it comes to trading, there's many different subcategories of trading. For example, you could be a day trader, a swing trader, a position trader, a scalp trader. But trading is essentially buying and selling, taking advantages of the movement of cryptocurrency on a shorter term basis. So not just buying and holding it for the long term, but actually actively trading cryptocurrencies to try and profit from the movements. And then from trading, there's something known as margin trading or futures trading, sometimes also known as derivatives trading. This is using leverage, which of course can maximize your gains, but it can also maximize losses as well. We're going to be talking about that later in the video. It's one of the easiest and quickest ways of making money quickly in trading, but of course it does not come without its risk. So like I said, we'll be covering all to do with how to trade on leverage futures in this video. So then it comes to picking the right kind of crypto exchange, which is very, very important. You want to pick a very, very trustworthy exchange, one that has been around for a while, one that has plenty of optionality in different altcoins, one that also has great on and off ramps as well. So the crypto exchanges that I use, and I'll show you on my screen here, the first one is KuCoin. I love KuCoin because it's just fantastic for different features. Also, if you're in the States or Canada, it's very easy to use because they don't ask for KYC currently. And it's just an all-round great crypto trading platform. And with my link in the video description, you can see here 0% fees for a whole month and up to $3,200 bonus. The other crypto exchange I use is Bybit, another great crypto trading platform. This one does require KYC, so if you don't have a problem with KYC, I would recommend Bybit as well. Also a brilliant crypto trading platform with tons of features, tons of altcoins, very, very easy to use. It's important to mention with both KuCoin and Bybit, you can do everything there is to do with trading, whether it's just buying and holding like spot trading. If you want to trade futures, you can. If you want to trade derivatives, you can. If you want to do copy trading, you can. And I've got a whole host of videos in my playlist link down below on those subjects as well. But for the sake of this video, let's carry on with my ultimate guide to trading. But KuCoin, Bybit have you covered for both. And just so you know, it's not a sponsored video. They're just exchanges I really like using. However, if you do use the links to sign up below, not only will you get a bonus, I'll get a bonus. So that's how you can support the channel and support me for making this video. Much appreciated. So that moves us on to technical analysis. Now, technical analysis or charting, chart patterns, trend lines, this is actually the most important thing when it comes to making money trading cryptocurrency. Before you even go to an exchange, buy, sell, look for a trade, you need to understand what the chart is telling you. If you don't have any sort of plan, there's a famous saying, actually, I think it was by Pele, if you fail to prepare, prepare to fail. So it's a very, very important. So technical analysis, I'll show you on my screen here. I'm going to show you some basics, but I do have a full video on some trading strategies. You can see it here on my channel on my screen. I'll put the link up there as well. But for the purpose of this video, just to show you some basics, it's important to understand, for example, the basics of TA. So first up, in this example of this Bitcoin chart, I want to show you about support and resistance, the basic and most important part of technical analysis. So just to show you this example, a support is essentially where you see price level respected by a certain level. And in this example here, you can see that the price was supported until it broke to the downside. Now, without skipping ahead too much, when you have a upward rising support and resistance, so resistance is the top level here that the price is trying to break above, about 70% of the time you're going to break to the downside here. And the way that you want to target this is basically by going from this point here, this measurement, you do a measured move to the downside from the breakout point, and it's approximately going to give you the price target. So this was our support, we broke to the downside, this was our resistance. So that is a basic understanding of support and resistance. Now, one of the next most popular technical analysis setups would be wedges or triangles. So for example, here you can see we have, again, we're going by a resistance line, we have our support line, and you can see that we are in a wedge. For example, you could extrapolate it here, and we have this kind of triangulation pattern forming. So here's some example of some triangle patterns, very, very common in trading. You're basically looking for the peak. So we've got a peak here. You can go an A, B, C, and a D, and you can see the breakout. The way that you normally want to price target where the price is going to go, if you make a measurement of the triangle and you measure it to the downside, you can see where the resistance is, or in this case support, and that will give you a price target. Of course, this is a very basic version of technical analysis and charting, but it's a general idea. And like I said, I do have another video on this link down below where you can learn a lot more about the technical analysis strategies. And also, guys, just on the subject of trading crypto for profits, one other option out there, and it's a platform that I've been using. It's called Cryptopilot. So this is a very brief sponsored message just because it's relevant, something that I use myself. You can see here, set your trading to autopilot. So this is a place where you can use AI trade signals. It does it all for you, completely beginner friendly, and you can start boosting your profits, minimizing risks using a bot. So the way that this works, it actually plugs straight into your Telegram and your trading account. With Cryptopilot, you can actually get a free trial to try it out for free. I won't spend any more time in this video, but I suggest to click the link. You can watch the video how it works, start a free trial and see if you like it. I recommend them. And anyway, back to the video. And here you can see a cheat sheet of the most common technical chart patterns. If you revise these, guys, a bit of homework for you, I'll put the link down below. If you understand these chart patterns and what they mean in terms of price direction, And there's no guarantee the price goes up or down depending on these patterns, but 75-80% of the time, this is the way it happens. If you learn all this, you'll be ahead of about 90% of traders. So make sure you learn this. This is very important for trading crypto. So next up, when it comes to trading cryptocurrency, it's really important to understand fundamental analysis. So it's not just all about the technicals. It's important to understand what's going on in the economy. Now, there's two websites that I use as a kind of a quick check to see what's going on. So on my screen, you can see here, the first one is Daily FX, and I'll show you how I use this to be cautious, be wary of big price movements, and basically big financial data, big news from the governments when they're raising rates or talking about federal monetary policy. And by the way, when they're basically raising interest rates like they have been recently, that normally symbolizes a bearish sentiment for risk assets like cryptocurrency because they're taking money out of the system. If they're increasing interest rates, if they're lowering the interest rates, that's generally a good thing for risk assets for the liquidity of the market. So the way I use this is I always just filter it just by looking at the US, because the US is basically sneezing and the rest of the world gets a cold. It's where everything is dependent on. So we can filter it just by America. We can filter it just by the high impact news, and it can tell us here of all the important financial dates that we should be wary of. So it's very important to check this, and I'll put the link down below for this Daily FX so you can understand the very important days to be trading. And generally you don't want to be trading on those days because volatility and unpredictability is going to be super duper high. So next up, trading psychology, managing emotions whilst trading. Probably the most important part of being consistent in order to make money trading crypto, because even if you're a great trader, you could trade well for a whole year, maybe even longer. But if you make one bad human judgment, bad error, maybe you get angry that you've lost a few trades and you just trade too much, you could end up wiping out your whole proceeds, all of your profits that you've made just from not being disciplined. So trading psychology is super important. Trading is a mental game. It's a technical game. It will impact your trading decisions in a big way. And the most important thing that comes up with trading psychology is fear and greed. So fear can cause you to make rash decisions, such as selling out of a position too early or holding on to a losing position for too long, for example. I've been guilty of this myself. Greed can cause you to take on too much risk or to hold too much of a winning position for too long, hoping to gain more profit, but you should have taken profit. And frustration, it can cause you to make impulsive decisions, to give up on trading altogether. And some common trading mistakes, ones that I've made myself, would be not following your trading plan. So if you don't have a trading plan, or if you don't follow your trading plan, you're more likely to make emotional decisions that lead to losses. Chasing losses. Do not chase losses, guys. Always take a break from trading. If you've had a couple of bad losing trades, losing is just part of the game. If you stick to your plan, it's normal to lose as well. You need to take losses. It might be tempting to try and win your money back, but believe you me, guys, definitely better to take a break and stick to your original trading plan. So in summary, when it comes down to crypto trading, it's important to understand what cryptocurrency is. It's important to understand a good cryptocurrency exchange. And like I said, I recommend KuCoin and Bybit. My bonus referral links are down there below. The other very important part is technical analysis, understanding support, resistance, and like I said, there is another video down below that you can learn the technicals even further. It's also important to understand fundamental analysis, how to look out for the most important days in trading. It's also important for risk management, the psychology of trading, and of course, in general, just being disciplined with your trading. Treat it like a business. Have a figure in mind that you want to make. And if you stick to the trading plan and do everything else in the video, you will be on your way to being consistent in making money trading crypto. If you have any questions about this video, please leave them in the comments down below. I promise to get back to everybody, and I have many other helpful videos, helpful links down below in this video as well. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on another video soon, guys. Make sure you're subscribed for future educational crypto content. Take care. Bye-bye.